supported decision making is really a concept that we should all be keeping in mind, that people get and need help to make decisions. We all do that every day. And so we should be looking for ways to support people with developmental disabilities in whatever way they need as they're making decisions as well. Teachers are all about building skills. And so we love to emphasize this point that decision making is a skill. Hopefully we all get better at it over time. I know I'm better at making decisions than I was 20 or 30 years ago. And so for teachers to look at that with their students, what kind of goals can they be setting within an IEP, for example, to build those decision-making skills, help people make good decisions and be more independent over time. We hear from a lot of families that their school system is telling them they have to get guardianship when their child turns 18. And so we would really encourage teachers and transition coordinators and everyone involved in that school team to be aware of what the options are, to know that guardianship isn't the only option, that there could be a power of attorney, that there could be a supported decision-making plan, there could be a release of information that would really help that family continue to be involved in supporting their adult child.
School isn't just about learning to read and your ABCs and multiplication tables. It's about being a citizen. It's about growing into a competent adult. And all of that is involved. I mean, life is made up of a lot of different pieces, and we can't start out in school denying some of those pieces. And that's about the arts, as well as the academics. I mean, everything is important. We want our society to be full, and you have a full society by having the individuals be full, whole individuals.
So self-determination is very important in the school setting, making sure that individuals with developmental disabilities are included in their school choices, are included in the decisions being made about them. It's very important that they have not only a voice, but they have the voice. I mean, to the extent that they can say what they want and to the extent they can say what's important to them, that needs to be factored into every decision. So again, with my daughter with Down syndrome, it's just making sure that she knows what's being discussed. She knows if there's a decision that needs to be made, it should start with what does she want. Now, that doesn't mean she's always going to get exactly what she wants. You know, my daughter with a developmental disability is 15 years old, and she has ideas that bounce all over the place in terms of what she wants. And so sometimes being her support system, it doesn't mean taking the decision away from her. It means equipping her with the information she needs to make the best possible decision. Again, decision making is a skill, and I've got to be building it in her life every opportunity I get. And school is a huge opportunity to build that.
I think you're never too young to start learning how to make decisions, and that will look different for every person that comes through. We put a lot on teachers in the educational system already, but taking the time to develop a plan for supporting each child in your class is only going to make your work not necessarily easier, but more fulfilling as time goes on, and you're going to be growing a good decision maker.